5-5 in week 12. Took the Chargers to the limit and lost again in the fourth quarter. We can't hold on, and we had a chance to tie the division up. Now the Chargers got a 7-2 record, while we have a 5-5 record. It wouldn't have tied it up, but they are 7-2-1. So we would have been within a game, and of course we blew that. So, you know, things ain't been looking too good for these 2020 Raiders, but we're going to see if we can surprise somebody and get these playoffs again.
On EA Sports.
11 interceptions in 12 games.
To get started. And this ought to be a good one. Between the
So,
Tampa Bay Bucks.
I'm doing everything we can on the free safety side. You can see this beautiful stadium out here in Las Vegas. Let's see what we can do this game.
First down, Winston. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On second down, Winston again. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The numbers for Evans a week ago. 7 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Too cute there on the return, losing 13 yards.
Oh, good.
His guys
13 picks on the season. My mistake.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
It's funny how the game lets the computer use all their speed for pursuit, but when we need that pursuit, we can't do nothing. I know we wouldn't do that.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon.
First down. Oh.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs? That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play, and in order for it to be successful, you've got to have some good faking going on and people having a nice little time clock in their head to understand how it all knits together. An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block, maybe to draw in those defensive linemen, have them come upfield, and then get past them, hand the ball off to the running back, and oftentimes he bypasses the guys headed for the quarterback thinking they're going to get a sack, and gets himself into the secondary. And in this case, he picked up really nice yardage.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. It's taken to the 26. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So out come the Raiders. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff.
Apparently Tampa Bay has got an amazing defense because our offense is sputtering right now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On the ground, this is Ware. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. Now the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
You get 3? Take 3. Come on now.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucks in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Jameis to throw it. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now Winston. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to...
Bad call.
Fourth, now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, Lee coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Pushes him over.
Nice hit.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but...
Go get it. An appearance by Marquise Brown. Go back to Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Come on. Get in there. All right, Marte. 12-0 Raiders. 2nd down, 2nd quarter.
Jameis now on 1st down. Steps away. He finds an opening past the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game because he played baseball for State too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game, because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
They'll run now with Ware. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this down to the 35. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay 1st.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it here. Where? And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Who's this guy? Marquise Brown. I'm telling you, every time you go to this kid, he does everything we need him to do. And we don't give him a chance. First down. Yes, I'm playing the game. What's wrong? Is it an emergency?
On play action, Winston. Evans has it left side. And they work this well.
Pause the game. Every fucking time. Nobody watching anyway, right?
Across the 40.
Anything else?
5.
It's all good. You need to watch the sheets anyway.
Midfield here for first
You
and
need to
10.
watch the sheets anyway.
And they'll run it here. And very little running room there. They did get a couple up to the 49. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to the defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd down, Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the move to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Marquell Lee in there to get him his 2nd sack now in the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you
What's wrong,
understand the
Ashley?
type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They run again with Ware. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Marcel Aitman.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. A first down throw for Winston. Wide open receiver complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown,
Big
Tampa
play.
Bay. A big play there, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Bucks are able to cut into that deficit.
So what did you say earlier, my man? You said one big play away from getting back in this game. And guess what? There it was.
Yeah, we talked about it, that despite the scoreline, they were that close on the road, and boom, there you go.
Let's find out who this guy is. Mr. Speed. '87 speed, dog, just like that, huh? Look like Madden to me.
Well done, Nostradamus.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that will get them one closer.
Get the first. 3. Take that.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a second down throw for Winston. First by him near the 35. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
This game is so fake, bruh.
And he's into the end zone.
What the hell?
Buccaneers. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucks have made this a one-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
You know that shit
Out come
fake.
the Bucks now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a
Wow.
touchdown. Throwing again
Get the
on
pick.
second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of this.
Read it all the way, man. Come on. That's all you, man. Wow.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
The Bucks on third down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Winston. Open man is got it. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll go down right around the 47.
What's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Winston now to throw on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on
2-minute
first.
warning, 4th quarter. About to get another game in right after this.
Time for a break.
5-5 Raiders
We're back
versus
to
the lowly
finish
Bucks.
this one off after this.
Thanks for joining.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To the air again with Winston. Over the middle to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans His 5th touchdown now
All right.
on the year.
Every game that we play has got to be a close game at the end, right?
Okay,
This one's
game
going to be 4
on. Don't go
incomplete
anywhere
passes
yet. You got a one-score game
no
now.
rushing yards by Derek
Probably going
Carr.
to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not.
Let's see how it turns out.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed
Got
this
a lot
game.
of sacks that
They're the
game.
ones that like
Raiders
going
go
to
now
batting
to
practice
6
in
and
Major
5,
League
getting
Baseball.
away from that 500
Seeing
with
a
5 games
14 to
left.
11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the home team here, they move back over 500 now at 6 and 5. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucks, they've fallen out.
There we go. So my character is also maxed out as well. We're going to jump into another game since you're here. Why not? Focus is cover 2. So I expect this game to go at least 40 points. Atlanta was in the playoffs last year. They gonna light it up. We got Nick Nelson starting opposite probably somebody he shouldn't be starting up against. We got our first round draft pick last year, Bosa. They got a good defense still. Very, very good defense still. Hope Derek Carr don't struggle. I need this kid to grow up, though. You know, they don't pass him the ball. He's the #1 receiver right now. They don't pass Brown the ball.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and
Don't
this
nobody
is
care about
Madden
you,
night.
coach. It's game time. One day away from the Super Bowl. What you thinking?
Get up!
Oh shit, Julio's gonna mess him up.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 19 carries, 88 yards.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's #9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
On second down, Freeman. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Defensively,
wide
we're facing
receiver
a top
Rodgers.
5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30,
You
they
go?
could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Good start.
A shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 12 yards on the return that time.
What you got against this defense? You go Brown, go deep. There you go. First down, you knew that was coming. Go ahead. We home. All the way. Lost Dwelly. Got shut down. 6 yards by Warren. Field goal. Fake it. Hey, we ran the ball. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Rookie gets in there. Rookie quarterback Josh Jackson. Remember the L, maybe.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down. And
you never fail. You never fail. Oh my God.
Right side.
Every time.
Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his
Lord
fifth
Jesus.
touchdown now on the year.
Every
the
time.
Falcons are an extra point away from
You're there for
tying
that
the
distraction.
football
You're there for
game.
one again.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Just leave the door open. My goodness.
The one trying to chase him.
Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7.
Say bye. Say hi. Are they gonna score? You see your hand? Say hi. 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 Say hi. There's London. It was hi. You gotta look up. Alright, we got 7 all. That's on me. How dare you to run the little.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there.
Redskins are 8-4. Phillies 8-4.
Well, we saw him there trying
Going
to get
down
to
in
the
the
outside,
NFC.
trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
Good
That
defense.
play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the one here in the 1st quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially in those teams that want to take their D ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield.
Stop. Let go of my arm, man.
Able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over.
Come on. Stop, girl.
Raiders have got him. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks.
Yeah.
And they're going to try their best
Got
to
that
do
sack.
exactly that. But they're facing a team
sack.
where getting to the quarterback is a mindset.
No.
It's a mantra
We
for
don't do
them.
that.
And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Hi. 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 First, no, sack. Why don't you run the ball? You got Chris Warren. Let's go. Oh, y'all do some dumb decisions.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It's Freeman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are in for 6. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 14-7. Extra point try now for Suckup. Extra point put through by Suckup. And it's now 21-7.
First down.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let her know, London. That's what it is.
On 1st down, Ryan. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm a combination I also want to see. Because I don't think that. I think, yeah, that's true.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I think they're just saying, like, for adults, only for people with that. So I'm going to call it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll return as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new... down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Marquell Lee in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Big ass game, man. Nice pick. What did he stumble for?
That's his 14th
What did he stumble for?
interception on the season, and that number 14 ties the NFL single-season record.
Held by Dick Night Train Lane. Was that 1952?
52, more than a half-century ago.
And he's with the Rams that season, and believe it or not, it was his rookie year.
So
And now here come the
they
Raiders.
just don't have enough room for a child, the table that we're sitting at, so London would have to sit on my lap physically. Because she said even a stroller is going to be a little tight because we're not sitting at around the person. We're sitting at an actual table, like a horse or a table. That's the reason why I didn't know he's going. I could take London. She would just have to sit on my lap. Or I can leave it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice
doing?
game there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down.
Get that out your mouth.
60 catches for
Now.
him now on the year. This last
Now.
one, a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they also become the leading receiver.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So it looks like the only thing is the kid
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And this has been a
Wreck his
good
ass.
sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1.
Enjoy your family meal.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Are you taking her or not? What you want to do?
I'll leave her here, but I'm just trying to find something for you to do.
Right. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.
I know you're there cooking. So I say you go to my dad's house. And I can reach there right around the corner. Come back up. You want to fight?
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense.
And the Raiders have got him.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this is taken at the 23. So a change of possession here on the punt.
First down. First down. Again. Come on, baby. Go for it. There you go. There you go. Get in the end zone. Let's go. Come on. Touchdown Raiders. 24-21. Let's go.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
What the hell are you doing over there?
From the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Pick the ball off, man. I set you up.
Incomplete.
Come on.
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. This will be caught inside the 10.
Come on, man. Where are you at?
Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
To throw is Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 2nd touch.
Give me a break. Like, the game is letting him do it.
Down to the afternoon, and the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up.
Trash. You clearly have the advantage. Throw it to Brown. Do something. Come on now. Get in. There you go. There you go. Get out of there.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And they'll be inside the
gotta get a stop.
34-yard line.
You need to get a stop.
It brings up third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw again is Ryan. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game.
Come
He's
on,
over
boys.
there by the net, but they send him out here
Crazy.
in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go.
Come on, DC. Come on, man.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Here's Ryan to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well, they have had no answer with this connection all night long.
You just have to think in a 2-minute situation.
No way.
Concentration lap. You know they're going to get back to him with the game that he's been having.
They take a shot downfield there, but it
Come on,
winds
bro.
up falling incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well
You're
run by him, but in
somewhere
this
else. What are you talking
situation,
about?
I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for
I
stride.
want to.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Close the door. Nobody's declining you. You don't think I know what it is with you?
Atlanta now
Damn, you don't
coming
like
out
me,
on the
whatever you got to do.
field, except for their first
I'll do
drive
it.
here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle
Apple
it all
Jay's
day,
birthday.
but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets
Oh my
doubled,
God.
doesn't it,
Come
for
on.
release, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad ball deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks.
Good stuff, Arden.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
First throw in overtime now for Ryan. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Third and long. It's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Now the Oakland offense.
Come on, DC. We need some.
Take over. Their defense did its job. Got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than...
Go big pass. What happened? Come on. God damn.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today.
Come on.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape of this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win 1 every now and then.
Freeman again. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he's got Rodgers. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert the 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
God damn, man.
A whole lot more. Forget about just looking for the sticks. They went well beyond the stick.
I know they were talking about guarding the sticks on defense. They didn't guard them very well. They've got a big-time completion on a 3rd down. That's almost a backbreaker, isn't it? In overtime, every play's importance is magnified, and that one could turn out to be huge.
Unfucking believable, man. Y'all lose the stupidest fucking game.
This to win it in overtime.
Shit.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Falcons, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
Boo. This has been another bullshit ass broadcast with Westside Outlaw. Have a great ass day. So tired of this shit, man. Taking L's like it ain't nothing else.